Hey, welcome back to another episode of Split Screen Gamers, where a couple nerds talk about video games. And today, we got our live reaction to the Ghost of Yotei State of Play.
David, your glasses, dude. No, man.
What about what?
No,
No, but this is a cool No, like if people think I'm cool, like if I wear the.
I think it's gonna be the opposite.
Yeah, it's gonna get us demonetized, bro. We're gonna lose so much money, dude. Yeah, we're gonna get Yeah. Seriously. Seriously, man.
Okay. Yeah. No. Anyways, guys. Yeah.
Your weekly power-up of video game news, updates, and industry buzz. From blockbuster releases and indie gems to hardware drops, studio shakeups, and everything in between, we break it all down. This is Split Screen Gamers.
Now, before we get started, if you guys don't know, this is our first time doing Gamer Eats, where we bring on a snack. Now, I, for one, think that I win when it comes to best snacks here. And you guys can debate me if you want, but like, this is why I also have a backstory. I used to eat these all the time when I was a kid, and they came in like snack packs, but they never came in candy form, and that is Gushers. And when they came in candy form, it was something that for me was like a prophecy fulfilled. So if you can beat that, I don't know. I mean,
that's fucking funny, dude.
What do you guys got?
Bro, so this was a private conversation, but me and David were gushing over some Oreo cookies. So in honor of our conversation from last night, I got the thin version of the Oreo cookies.
I don't know how I feel about those thins,
sounds delicious.
Dude.
Chris, those thin versions.
Dude, Chris, just look, Chris, look. It's so like tasty and like
There's
less
like nothing
fatty.
In there.
It's so good, dude. I mean, they do make the double cream stuff, man. They do. They're so good, man.
Oh man, I'm jealous, dude. If you put that in a glass of milk, bro, and just let it just dissolve and just slide down your throat slowly, bro.
Oh,
all right. Pause. But
this is becoming an ASMR channel now.
Hey, Chandler, can you chew slower for me, bro? I just want to hear it. I love it.
You're the fuck out
Chandler's like, this is me eating an Oreo. This is how an Oreo sounds.
Here, let me go closer to the mic, dude. Chris, oh my god.
Yeah, Chris, that was too good, bro. I feel like you do that. Chris, what do you got, bro?
Coffee?
Yeah, let's go, bro.
I'm sorry.
No, it's all good. You know what's funny about Chris is Chris was like hit us up because we were like, we're gonna do this segment. Chris was like, oh crap, I don't have anything. So yeah, please, instead of ad revenue, please send Chris food stamps. He actually just doesn't have food.
My fiance's out of town working, which means I don't have food in the house.
You have the typical man refrigerator where it's like nothing but just pure necessity. Yeah.
And I texted you guys like I completely forgot. So, but technically, liquid snack, I guess. I don't know.
There you go.
Can't go wrong with coffee.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm gonna come next. Chan Eats. Next Gamer Eats. I'm gonna come guns a blazing. I promise.
Dude.
Yeah, we'll get it together. I definitely want to. I definitely want to do an episode where we like do crumble cookies. Now look, I'm not trying to enter cardiac arrest, but
oh man, there's a crumble cookie right outside like my house. Honestly, like,
are you serious?
Just 5 minutes away. Yeah, it's just 5 minutes away, and I go to it like all the time because with crumble cookie, their whole gimmick is every like week they change up their menu and stuff. I love that. We could get a sponsorship from Crumble Cookie. You never know.
Hey, Crumble, sponsor us, dude. I promise our 418 subscribers at the point of this video, we'll buy one Crumble. So that's 418 dedicated. Actually, I take that back because I think my mom subscribed to this channel.
My parents know about this channel, but they haven't seen a single video. They have no idea what
my mom watched an episode.
What'd you say?
Yeah.
My mom watched an episode.
Are you serious?
Yeah. She said we did very good.
Aww.
She doesn't know what we were talking about.
What about your fiance's mom? Isn't she like very involved?
She does watch everything we ever post.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Always. Like, she'll tell us, like, if there's, like, a video I've edited, she knows it's live before I do. You know what I mean?
Dang, that's actually super supportive.
Yeah.
She is. She's amazing. I'll have to ask her. I'll have to ask her next time I talk to her. if she's
she goes, this is the one show I refuse to watch from you, Chris.
No, absolutely not.
She'd be like, Chris, I didn't appreciate the language in that episode.
And that Chandler and David, you better not hang out with them ever again, I swear.
That Chandler seems like a bad influence.
Oh my god.
She goes, I can't believe he chose thins over the regulars.
Mm-hmm.
When it comes to Oreos, bro.
She's like, unsubscribe.
Let's get it.
Oh shit.
Let's go.
Dude, holy cow. Oh yeah, aren't they making a Ghost of Tsushima movie, by the way? I just remembered that.
I hope.
Yeah, dude, John Wick director was supposed to be doing it.
Really? Oh shit.
Chad, last name I forget.
He's supposed to be
doing it, yeah.
These gushers are
Hello
hitting.
everyone, this is Jason Connell.
Dude.
I gotta turn off captions.
From Sucker Punch Productions. Ghost of Tsushima was an honor to be a part of. And today, Nate and I get to share more about our next game, Ghost of Yotei.
What a beautiful
We'll be sharing
opening
how we've
this
crafted
is.
the
Holy
game
cow.
Is that Mount Fuji?
Exploration while keeping
Yeah, dude.
Atsu's tale of vengeance front
It's
and
Mount
center.
Yotei.
We'll also talk about Ghost combat and how it's evolved. And we'll introduce for the first time some new special modes to play.
Sorry.
But let's start things off first by talking about a Japanese folk legend, the Onryo.
Ooh.
That's a cool mask.
Dude, that almost looks real.
I know.
Yeah, dude.
That's insane.
The Onryo.
The people of Ezo believe Atsu is an Onryo,
Onryo.
a
Okay.
wrathful ghost bent on revenge. And they're half right. Atsu doesn't care if she lives or dies, so long as she can punish the Yotei Six, a
Hard.
Oh,
ruthless
shit.
gang
Damn.
who slaughtered her family. After 16 years in the
I get
South,
the Sinners of
she's
6
returned
5s,
home
Yeah.
but in
to
feudal
put their
Japan.
spirits to rest.
I love a good revenge quest.
Yeah.
Always.
It's warm memories of her family that propel her forward. When Atsu returns to her childhood home with the push of a button, you can experience those cherished times.
Dude, this sounds kind of random, but like the one thing I loved in Tsushima the most was like the beautiful
By giving
leaves
you the
on the
freedom
trees.
to explore
Yeah.
Dude,
his past.
yeah, the
And I
animation.
see they're
on those.
doing it now.
loss becomes
Like they're very
Yeah.
colorful and always just kind of
It's
like
that
flowing.
pain
It's
that
always
pushes her
it's just so
forward.
beautiful. I'm glad they're doing
Oh,
that.
Hunting down the Yotei
I remember
Six
reading this article
is a
about
near
how there was a lot of
impossible
Japanese
task.
developers
She'll
in like a
face
bunch of Japanese
1,000
studios that were
blades.
shells of this, like
But
of
the Onryo
Ghost of Tsushima,
is
because of how
relentless.
well it
And
captured
with
like
each
feudal
victory,
Japan and whatnot. And
goes
there,
story
everybody was
around
like
her.
saying, "Why didn't we not come up with this game?" You know? So, 100%.
Funny story. I actually was in Japan, and I had a tour through the Imperial Palace with a master. He was like an expert historian on Japanese war history.
Ghost of Yotei
And I asked him about
focuses
Ghost of Tsushima, and he was
player
like, "Yeah,
freedom
that's
more than
that."
any game
He was like, "Yeah,
Sucker Punch
that
has ever
game's
made.
not accurate at all."
But it's also
Oh,
Really? Really?
And I
Not
told him-
totally surprised.
Hold on.
samurai
Yeah.
films. So let's start
Just
off
these
by talking
landscapes,
about
bro.
exploration at the edge of Japan. We all have different playstyles, so we set out to make an open world game that lets you drive
Oh,
your
snap.
own experiences.
Dude.
Whether that's your curiosity to wonder, your thirst for combat, or a deep desire to stay focused on the story.
Me.
As you explore,
yeah,
there's an underlying
same.
clue system that invites you to new adventures and new areas of the game that could be appealing to you. If you interrogate an enemy, choosing to ask about the Oni, you could uncover a landscape scarred by fire with more bold, samurai-like enemies to fight and abilities for
that's
Atsu
cool.
to learn.
Whoa, this looks hardcore.
Or if you ask about the
Yeah.
Kitsune, might lead you to an area filled with snow and deception, enemies
Whoa.
that ambush you, and new
Yeah.
ninja-like tactics to study.
Damn.
Atsu draws cards for each clue to keep track of all available adventures.
Whoa.
The more you play,
That's
the
awesome.
more the game unfolds for you.
Wow.
As she makes progress against the Yotei Six, her legend as the Onryo grows. It's her. Bounty will go up, drawing the attention of deadlier foes.
Now, did they say this takes place like after the first game or before it, or is there no specific date or time? I'm kind of curious about that.
It takes place 329 years after the events.
Show her the door.
Oh wow, that's cool.
So it's probably going to be more futuristic technology
There is a hefty
then.
price on Atsu's head.
More modern day.
Now, Atsu can also
eventually.
hunt down her own bounties that bring her all around the land. This is a lucrative way to make some money to fuel her vengeance quest.
She sounds kind of evil.
Yeah. Well, I mean, she's off, you know, doing her revenge
Yeah.
quest, so you want to kill people. I mean, in that action.
This looks so beautiful, dude. Look at that.
Oh yeah, dude. I wonder what engine they're using. I'm kind of curious.
Truly. Probably that one you were telling me about.
Oh, the
That
Decima
PlayStation
engine?
one. Yeah.
Maybe.
It looks like it.
Let me see.
It looks like Horizon Zero Dawn's type of rendering.
Yeah. Let me see.
Look, you can slide now, bro. Like
Ooh.
yeah, look at. Oh, snap.
Whoa, damn.
Yeah. Wow.
If
That's
you guys don't know,
cool.
I'm in the heart of Assassin's Creed Shadows
Altars
right now,
of reflection.
and this already looks way better than it.
Finding one inspires Atsu and unlocks
Which,
a
is that
new
a surprise,
ability
honestly?
to help her on
Yeah.
the journey
I
ahead.
mean, anything that's not Ubisoft related looks 10 times better, honestly. Like,
Yeah.
literally,
Yeah.
dude.
They are fun to find on their own, but for a quicker route, you can always buy a traveler's map from the cartographer.
What
Ooh.
the heck? You saw that? He like placed the map.
Ghost of
Yeah.
Yotei isn't going to rush you
These
through
landscapes, bro.
anything. You can choose what motivates you most. But we think the best way to play is to simply pull out your spyglass, find something interesting on the horizon, and enjoy the ride.
That's right.
I got the sour gushers, so my mouth is like,
Yeah.
look at that, bro.
Wow.
Yo, Chandler, you remember? Oh, you guys, you too, Chris. Did you guys choose to play in any specific? I played in like the cinematic mode. Did you guys do that at all?
Oh. Dude, I did that, and then there's also like a black and white feature.
That's what I'm
I
talking about. It
remember.
was that one director mode, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Kira Kurosawa mode.
Yes.
Yeah, I played that a little bit
Lands
too.
around Yotei.
Did you do all
it was
Japanese or?
great. No, I
It's
stick
not
with
about
English,
checking it all
honestly.
off. It's about
I stick with
engaging in the
English.
content that gets
Me
you
too,
excited.
I accidentally switched to English about a quarter of the way through because I was
Embrace
like,
that
I can't keep up
curiosity
what they're saying.
and let the wind
Yeah,
guide you
same
on your
dude.
hunt.
Ezo is a dangerous place. Atsu always wields a weapon. As for which, that's up to you. Will you
So the
choose
engine
a
that they're
katana,
using this on is the
spear,
proprietary engine.
Sarigama,
Interesting.
Proprietary.
And it's like
or
proprietary.
dual swords? Each is uniquely effective against a particular
So their
enemy
own engine.
and has their own
Yeah,
set of
in-house.
upgrades to discover and master.
Interesting.
Plant psycho banners.
That's kind of like what Rockstar does.
Oh yeah, dude.
Let's
Rockstar.
see how she uses
Santa
these
Monica.
weapons in the field. Searching
Gorilla.
for leads.
Look at
Michael
this.
Jordan.
Saito.
Dude.
Dude, look how good this looks, bro.
It looks
The
pretty.
soldiers needed more to free you.
Free us. Inokichi steals our crops while our families
Kill that man. Dang, bro. She just pulled a
Atsu's no
scorpion on him.
samurai or ninja.
I was gonna say that was
Yep.
like a scorpion move.
She's
Yeah,
a
dude.
lone wolf mercenary.
Oh, she just
who'll
picked up-
use every advantage, every dirty trick
She ain't playing,
to
dude.
win a fight.
Oh, this is dope, bro. She picked up that spear and was like ready to go with it. Just to throw it real quick.
Combat has the feel.
Oh, I
of
can't wait to play this.
classic
This is a day
samurai.
one buy.
Same.
We gotta do a review on this, y'all.
Every motion counts.
Yeah.
It's about lethal precision.
When's the release on this? Did they put that out yet?
I think it's September or October, I believe.
Dang, dude, I don't have enough time in my life.
October 2nd.
There we go.
Then we definitely like. I'm definitely getting this on the ROG Ally
An
if I
enemy
get it, so I
swings
can actually
hard,
play it a lot.
Atsu can lose her weapon. But if she's quick, she can
Is it coming to
disarm.
Xbox?
Oh, dude, it's a PlayStation game. I'm
Yeah.
tripping. I completely forgot. Dang it, PlayStation, give me something I can portably go with, bro.
Yeah, they got the PlayStation Portable.
I might
but
shoot that
it's
little
like,
remote play situation.
Yeah.
To fight a massive enemy, her huge Odachi blade is
I forget
best.
this is a PlayStation exclusive, dude.
Yeah, dude. I mean, Sucker Punch has been like a PlayStation like company or a PlayStation focused company for years now.
So what you're saying is, David, there's no way you should have made that mistake, bro.
Yeah, I'm not trying to call you out again, David. I mean, I already broke your heart with the sunglasses,
Yeah,
man.
dude.
But I'm sorry about that, dude.
Look at this, dude. Look at that sword on her back.
Dude. If you could have any weapon to use in battle, what would it be? I'm kind of curious.
Blades are great, but ranged weapons work too. Atsu's got an arsenal.
Ooh, a gun. Oh. Boom.
Oh, damn.
Probably nuclear bullets.
Okay.
That's a weapon that I made up in my head. It's like a bullet that sets off a contained nuclear blast only within the human body when on impact.
Or even blinding power
Yeah.
can give Atsu an edge.
I would Jesus
When enemies
Christ.
switch weapons, you have to adapt. Dual swords are best
like
against spears.
that's like just a war crime.
Yeah. I would say like take the concept of like Thanos' glove, but like turn it into like maybe something else because I'm not wearing a glove all day like with all those
always fight alone.
gemstones. I'm just saying, like anything else. I'll wear a hoodie.
That's where
man.
Chandler draws the line.
I am, man. I am. I wear sneakers with like diamond holes in them and whatnot. Like something for me.
I'll take the Infinity Gauntlet, but it's got to be in a different format because I'm not wearing that shit all day.
Yeah, I'm not wearing that shit all day.
But she's not.
You got
These
sweaty
arms,
palms? Like,
yes,
no, come on.
Yeah, sweaty palms and like it's gonna strain my muscles, man. I mean, I need to move my arms around.
What are you
Oh, what's
selling?
this?
A mask said to be cursed with the unpredictable nature of its previous owner.
Camping under the stars is a great way to rest up, play your shamisen,
It's
or
so
cook
cool.
to ready for a fight.
Oh, you get to fish.
It's also
and
designed
cook?
to help bring important characters and upgrades
Little Red Dead
straight
style?
to you.
Yeah, dude.
People just come and talk
Hey.
to
In
you.
place of the journal menu
Yeah,
from
dude.
Ghost of Tsushima.
Look at that,
Opt
man.
Hey, I
for
did-
More character
yeah.
Look at that artwork.
Oh, that's cool.
And vendors you meet in
Oh,
Islam.
it's like an encyclopedia.
Over
That's
time,
what's up. Okay.
Atsu grows to have her own wolf pack. And here, you can keep track of when
Oh,
a
he looks
sensei
kinda
might have a
badass.
weapon skill for you, or when a vendor has something unique to sell. Managing upgrades, resources, when to buy what, can be a burden in a big open world game.
That's a mechanic I haven't seen before.
Campsites, members of
Yeah.
your wolf pack can catch up with you.
It's like a
offering
Wikipedia
upgrades
page
and
almost
unique
with all the
items.
characters you meet.
This helps ensure
and
you
info.
have every opportunity.
I'm talking about
to
if you
upgrade and
if you
prepare
have like
for
new gear,
Atsu's vengeance
if you
quest
set up
ahead.
camp, they'll like come
You
to
don't
you
have to leave where you're exploring.
Really?
That's what he was
Okay.
saying, yeah.
Comes to you.
Okay.
because he was like the open world trying to find the right vendors and stuff can be annoying. I was like, that's true. Like
You'll discover
glad they did
all
that.
sorts of new armor,
what's up.
charms, and gear. Perfect for building up Atsu around your chosen playstyle.
I love an outfit.
Ooh,
I know, dude. Outfits is the
Cosmetics,
best part
Chris.
about it.
Cos-
Ranged
Yeah, dude.
or melee focus.
Well, I also
Oh,
did
look at
hear a
that.
rumor that,
Oh, yeah.
dude,
Looks like-
look
the pieces that are
badass.
just
I also
right.
did hear a rumor that they might be implementing, you know,
And
gameplay
of course,
mechanics from San
customize the
Andreas,
look of your
where
armor
your
and
character could
weapons
like
to make
gain or
sure
lose
that
weight. So
your
I'm curious if
version of
they
Atsu
announce this
looks
here. Probably
and
not.
fights
We'll see.
just the way you want.
You can change the color too.
Dude, that's sick.
Oh, this is sick, dude.
Whoa. Yeah, those are cool.
Ooh.
Very cool.
Just a pile of them right now. That's what's up.
Now the real question is, can I make my character butt ass
The
naked?
score of Ghost of Yotei is incredibly
You see
special. to
cheeks,
us.
cheeks flapping.
Cheek flapping. That is
I'm trying
that
to
is
see
a
cheek
woman there.
motion, bro. Whenever I'm swinging a sword, that's actually out of
amazing
pocket.
composer Toma Otoa has created
Yeah, what's
a
the
mashup
cheek,
of Eastern instrumentation with
Physics,
Western
yeah.
flavors.
Yeah.
Brought
Curious.
to
Let's answer the real
life through an
questions, okay?
exciting collaboration of many talented artists.
でこうダウンビートまで
That's so cool.
I love that. I love that how they kept that. That's awesome.
Over a Zoom call
If
too.
you like what you heard,
Yeah.
we're releasing 2 tracks featured in today's State of Play on your favorite streaming service
Hey.
immediately.
Ooh.
Same day as the Clips album.
Yup.
Oh, he's killing that, bro.
Dude, he is.
My man.
Special modes.
Here we go, baby.
Ah, photo mode. Okay.
The digital photography community for Ghost of Tsushima is incredible. We're happy to have photo mode back in Ghost of Yotei and look forward to seeing photos from your journey across Ezo.
That was one of my favorite things about the first game.
Look at that bear.
Dude, that bear's just chilling. It's
He's
like, what
kind
up,
of happy,
home?
bro. Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Here we go. Here we go.
Playing through Ghost of Yotei to feel like stepping inside of your favorite classic samurai. So, from the beginning of the game, we're happy to offer a full Japanese voice track with full lip sync.
Oh, this looks like a crazy scene.
Subtitles.
I don't even want to fight that man. He looks scary, bro.
Dude, he does.
The snake.
He looks possessed.
He's one of the people, yeah.
Yeah. What's the name of like a Hideo Kojima character?
To take the feeling of stepping into a classic samurai cinema experience one step further, we are honored to once again partner with acclaimed director Akira Kurosawa's estate for Kurosawa Mode, which emulates his classic black
I know
and
they
white
partnered
films.
with him.
Yeah, I didn't know that either. Oh, dude.
Maybe they just like, yeah, you can use my name.
Yeah, probably. Well,
If they
a lot of
partnered with him
times, like,
with the cinematography, then that's clutch.
yeah, his like, you know, his contrasts in his movies are very like contrasty.
Wait, is he still alive?
Black and white. What's up?
Is he still alive?
No, he died in the 90s.
I was about to say, they can't partner with him like that.
Had an impact on
Yeah,
the genre
no.
as a whole.
He died a long time ago.
First, we've partnered with Takeshi Miike, director of 13 Assassins, for a mode that puts
Oh,
the
that's
camera
cool.
closer during combat for a more intense, raw experience along with increased mud.
Oh my
and
gosh,
blood
that was
splatter.
insane.
Dude, you can do more blood.
Lastly,
Yeah.
we've partnered with
I'm cranking that up all the way.
Samurai
Yeah,
Yeah,
How much
dude.
blood can we do?
Look at this mode.
Which
Turn this
Lo-fi
mode on
beats.
with some original lo-fi
Okay.
tracks directed
What?
by Watanabe himself.
That is crazy.
that's awesome. Actually,
That's for those YouTube videos where people put like an hour of sleep in Ghost of Yotei for an hour long video. You ever see those?
That's literally the stuff I watch too.
Me too. I do the same thing. Except it's
Yeah.
like
Same here, dudes.
it's usually, you know, the strip club of Rockstar games, but that's just a personal
Yeah.
preference.
Pause for a Chandler dance.
There's so many ways to make your Ghost of Yotei playthrough your own. But no matter how you play, here's one way to experience Ghost of Yotei that is sure to be special.
What the heck?
Dude. Wouldn't it be crazy if they like announced like a multiplayer mode? That'd be sick. Oh no, it's
That's pretty sick. Something I'm not gonna
Yeah, that
buy
is
because
cool.
I don't want to buy that, but at the same time, it's
Yeah.
pretty dope.
If you don't have one already, definitely get that. But
Yes, for sure.
nah, I'm not picking that up. Sorry,
Man,
y'all.
that's cool as hell.
Yeah.
Today, you've got a glimpse into Atsu's hunt for the Yotei
GameSpot
6.
would be like, "Oh, you can trade in your old one for this one," but I'm like,
Forge your own
I'm
path while
good. I know
discovering
what
the
it
secrets
means.
of
So,
Ezo.
Imagine if this was coming out day one on PS
To
Plus.
survive, you'll need
Bro.
to master a variety of weapons, using lethal precision to overcome the odds.
I love the
and
scorpion
take
grab.
Revenge
Yeah.
as the on-row. Ghost of Yotei comes out on October 2nd. Thank you so much.
Guys, we all gotta
for
buy that.
watching.
yeah, day one, baby, day one.
Hey,
Hey,
That's
there
beautiful.
he goes, bro.
Thank you, Sucker Punch.
Thank
yeah,
you.
we appreciate y'all for real, bro.
Thank you
Looks
for
amazing.
this.
That looks incredible.
It does.
And Sly Cooper, by the way, Sly Cooper, all the way.
I forgot they made
all
Sly
the way.
Cooper. You're right. They're the goats.
Dude, they really are, bro. They really are. And Infamous, or yeah, is it called Infamous? Yeah, that superhero series, for the PS3.
Really?
So, yeah, they
I
made
know
those
that.
games, bro.
What
yeah,
you guys
dude,
think?
that's what they made. Yeah,
Looks incredible. Looks amazing.
dude, it does. Like 100%. And it's just like, with games, there's the saying that a game sequel is much easier to make than a movie or a second season to something, because you know exactly what people like from the first game, and you can apply like those same elements to the sequels and make them better, and then add new features and like quality of life features to the sequel games and whatnot. So 100%. It definitely looks like it's going to be a step up from like Ghost of Tsushima. So, but I'm picking this game day one, bros.
Me too, man.
We've been saying this throughout the podcast. So yeah,
it's nice to see. I almost feel like the first game, obviously like you have those like components where you like can create like a haiku and stuff when you go to the certain landscapes and spots, and the whole story to me felt like a haiku almost. Like it was such just a beautifully written. It's like poetry. It rhymes.
Yeah. George Lucas.
I was gonna say Chandler knows that reference. So yeah, I feel like that's how I interpreted the first game. Like that's how they approached it. It's like we're playing like this poem, this haiku. That's what the whole game is like, and it's that through like its story and its visuals and its characters, and I feel like I sense that with this too. Like that's how they approach it. Is like story first, characters first.
Yep.
I'm always a firm believer that location is a character in games, shows, movies, whatever.
Yeah.
I feel like that's very true, and when that's represented well, it really, really adds so much. And I feel like, that's what they're doing here. That's what they did with the first game. Obviously, we can see they're, like Chandler was saying, probably expanded on.
It's very clearly a character, being that the names of Tsushima or Yotei, like they are making you feel the weight of where they're at, and making you feel some sort of not weird, but oddly placed patriotism for that place. Like that's what they did with Tsushima. Absolutely. That's like really cool, and you hit the nail on the head there with the poetry thing, because
dude,
I mean that's so in line with any traditional Japanese cinema trope as well, like because Japan is a very honorable, very culturally driven place, and so and it deals with and there's a lot of pride in that in the people there, and especially during that time. And so for them to respect that, and not just throw not pull the Ubisoft method, which is just throw random stuff in there that doesn't really represent the people at all, it's kind of silly. Now look, you're gonna have that difference in things such as the way that the combat works, the type of weapons, the type of stances, etc. Like it still has to be a game that's fun, and so of course like you got to elevate it. It's still entertainment. So I just think that they really found the perfect blend of that, and I think you're hitting the nail on the head there. Yeah, man, it's a day one for us. I was gonna say like with this series so far is like, I don't know. You guys tell me if I'm wrong. I don't know if there's an open world game that quite does what you guys are articulating there, story wise.
I mean, the closest I would probably say is Red Dead 2.
Yeah. And like I would also say maybe Elden Ring to some aspects.
What about Zelda?
But like Zelda, I would say Breath of the Wild and like Tears of the Kingdom. Like I can definitely see being slightly like influenced by, or like have a similar like core concept as like Ghost of Tsushima and then Ghost of Yotei and whatnot. But I mean, I feel like with all of them, they always bring like a unique quality to their own games and stuff. Like there's different functionalities and features that you can do with all of them. Whereas in Ghost of like Tsushima, like you're playing like samurai, that could be a ninja, that could be like anything you kind of want it or kind of want them to be and whatnot. So, but yeah. But yeah, I would definitely say like it's cool that they're adding even more like customizations to your character. So I mean, you saw like all the badass like armor sets and stuff. Like I'm definitely gonna be like changing out my character with like all those cool cosmetics and whatnot. So keep her like looking like a badass, So.
I think I love that they're solving open world tropes that are considered widely frustrating or annoying or just like just even if it's slightly frustrating, they're solving it. For one, I mentioned it when we were watching it, but and Chandler, just to clarify, because I think you missed it there for a second, which was that apparently, you know, you can set up camp where you can fish, play music, and certain vendors or tradesmen will come to you at your camp, sit with you, and talk with you. And sometimes it's story elements. Certain characters are story driven, but most of them are, I think they said that, but most of them were vendors. And so you can go through your inventory or your kind of like database of people, and you'll see like a certain vendor has like a certain has a new like piece of equipment or new stock or something, and like you can be like, okay, cool, I want that. I'm going to set up camp for a little bit, and that requires you to then wait until that they come to you to sell you that. Now, what was cool about that fixes the problem of like having to find the right vendor. I heard there's a vendor in Skilligad or whatever. It's like some place, some island or something. It's like you go there and it's like you have to find it and get the right weapon. But they solved that. And the double entendre, not double entendre, but the double down on that is that it appears as if each vendor has a backstory, which is like vendors are usually like, that's just one little extra remarkable piece of flavor to add to a game that I think is going to make this feel like how I felt when I played The Witcher, right? It's like you go in, like usually you go to a vendor, it's like just a character, it's like, you know, you're gonna find the best rice here because we sell the best rice. And it's like it's like, what would you like to see? And then you select it and it's like, all right, you'll be back.
Yeah.
But then like this one, it's like, no, like they might sit down in camp, you might have a dialogue open with them, they might tell you a story, and I think what they're implying with that is that you may be looking at weapons or pieces of gear, clothing, etc., that might also have a story. I got this from there. Let's take for example, you're sitting down, you're like, I'm looking for this this new mask that helps you with special properties. I think they really literally showed that in the. I think they were literally trying to hint, because they showed this specific thing. He sits down, he's like, I found a mask that helps you with being like with special abilities. I think they were like, yo, I got like, you can get the Ghost of Tsushima mask, is what they're saying, which is like, that has a backstory. So what other layers can you then unpeel or peel back to find more? Like, what if there's a gun and it's like, yo, this gun was from a certain person that was a part of the Chinese in the last game, and like this, he was like one of the people who switched, like little stuff like that. I think for me is like, as a 30-year-old gamer who finds a hard time getting into a game because I don't have the childlike joy of it anymore, I'm gonna go, oh, this is just cinema with just all the extra layers. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I get that, dude. That's a really good point right there and stuff. But yeah, I definitely like missed that, because I was thinking like I was still like fixated on like the previous thing that they like revealed and stuff, whereas like all like the different characters and stuff and like NPCs that you meet like throughout the game, and like it looked like, you know, an encyclopedia of that and whatnot. But glad that you like mentioned that and stuff, man. But yeah, no, that'd be really interesting where they could like implement like Easter eggs and whatnot, like certain like cutscenes that are only like activated whenever you meet like this certain NPC at this campsite and whatnot, and it just, you know, activates for it. I mean, there's a bunch of that in like, you know, Death Stranding 2, but I'll talk about that way too much. But there are moments in that game where if you do a certain like action in the game, like it'll unlock it, but if you don't, you totally missed it. So definitely, I can definitely see it for this game. So Chris, 100%, man, 100%.
Yeah, that's a good point. And Chris, I got a question for you, because since you platinum the game, the card. I have two questions. The card mechanic wasn't in the last one, right? I don't remember.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you understand? Because I think I understand, but I'm not sure. Is the card thing like? It's like you get to choose which direction in the story you want to go, or is that? Did you guys pick up on that?
I always thought it was more like. I mean, I could be completely wrong, but I kind of thought it was like more like side quests and stuff, like that you can unlock and stuff and whatnot, like through like different NPCs. Like, I didn't know if it actually like dictated the story.
I think you're right, actually, because it said like if you're talking to somebody, they're called clue cards, and it was like, I think once they turn gold, you've completed the string of clues that ends the quest, right? And like, I think they're saying like you could ask them a clue about something, but maybe like some clues are not even unlocked unless you unlock the previous clue. So say you met an NPC that has a clue about a quest that's already active, but you haven't, or that's a quest that's inactive. Maybe that clue's not even available yet. So I'm curious about how they're gonna. I don't know how they're gonna do that, but that sounds cool. It's like you can branch, almost like when you meet someone. It's like, hey, did you hear about the bear that was like over here? Like, did it really? And they're like, yeah, like cool. And you might end up in the snow or something. That's what they were saying. Or you might end up in the field of reeds. It's like, dude, that's so cool. Like, I love how they're like that. They literally said at the beginning, it's like, this is for every type of player. The people who want to get lost in the world, the people who want to focus on the story. I guarantee you some of those clues will be like, hey, this is the main story. Some of these are side quests. So it's like, that's cool, because sometimes I'm like, you know what, today I just want to knock some of the Yotei 6 heads off. I don't really want to focus on side quests. And it's like, that is perfect for me. And then sometimes I'm like, you know what, let's go explore this world that they made. So it's like you get to just kind of bounce around. That's super dope, dude. I love that.
Yeah, dude. I mean, it kind of takes me... Oh, go ahead, Chris. Sorry.
Well, that's one of the things I feel like the first game did well, is like, it showed you how much you can explore. It's like you said before, it makes you care about being the ghost of the island you're on.
Yeah.
And the more you care, the more you want to do. And I felt like that's how I felt playing the first game, especially. It's like, well, I want to learn all I can. I don't platinum everything I do. I don't focus on that as much. It kind of depends on the game. But that was one I was like, I want to do all the things. I will learn all the things about this game.
Yep.
And I think that's like what made it very intriguing for me playing the first one. Like, they really drove, the mythology, the story, how you can branch out, what you can explore. You can fuck some people up. You can rescue someone. You can learn the mythology of this. You can get this. And my even before watching this, I'm like, I'm sure the sequel will like double down on that and expand that 3-4 times bigger.
Oh yeah.
And that's what I love about an open world, is like, that's how I revisit like Red Dead 2 especially, is like, I still go back to it and I'm like, what will I explore this time? I'm gonna ride around. I know there's like this Easter egg I haven't done, or this I haven't done, and that's like what keeps bringing me back to it. And I feel like, that's how you create a great open world game in the first place, is like, it makes you want to explore and learn things and discover things. Grand Theft Auto is obviously good for that too.
Oh yeah.
So, and I was just having this conversation last night, as a matter of fact, and it's a question I wanted to pose to both of you. But one thing about, and I don't know if I would say it's like a criticism, it's just like, when talking about playing an open world, maybe David, for you it's like The Witcher or something. I will say that when I platinumed the first game, I have not gone back to it since then, because I kind of did. I felt satisfied with what I did, and I kind of realized like it's kind of a rare thing. Honestly, Red Dead 2 is probably like the only open world I like really go back to still, and I'm still continuing to do stuff. And I'm like, I don't know if that's like a criticism of open worlds, or is that just me? But it's like, I will say that once I platinumed, I have not gone back to the first game. Like, I did it, felt finished. I have not felt compelled to go back to it since then. And, obviously this is, I don't even know when that was, 2020, 2021.
Yeah.
So, and I know, like, they obviously added stuff to it.
Well,
but,
I will say on that. Go ahead. Sorry, finish. My bad.
Just, that's like when it comes to an open world game, I'm curious, like, what you guys think about, like, what is it that will bring you back to it? Or, like, how do you keep, like, the intrigue and the interest, and like, what would bring you back to it? Like I said, for me, Red Dead 2 is probably the only game that I still go back to and I'm still exploring. But then you compare it to like Ghost of Tsushima, I have not gone back to that. And it's not even like saying it's a bad game. I'm just like, I don't know what that is. Like, what is the difference there? I'm curious. Like, what does that mean to you guys?
I'll let David go first.
Okay.
I'm curious.
I'll keep it brief. I think I'm maybe in the minority here, but I personally think that any great open world game, you have to look at it and you go, I think it's time to close the chapter on this game. Like, I think especially when you platinum it, like I say I'm in the minority because, you have these open world games that are ever changing. they did this thing with Valhalla where you had like seasonal events and stuff like that, which is essentially free DLC. They throw it out there, and now you got like a, it's like October or like Halloween season, and now there's like a spooky quest here. It's like, I guess you can do that if you want. I'm not a big fan of the kind of half-assed, here's an extra piece of content because it's October or fall. I'm not a big fan of that because usually it's not good. And I haven't seen a company really do it really well yet. I'm more of a fan of, so Cyberpunk is one of the, if I was to name the open world games that really, for lack of a better way of putting it, stole my heart, it would be The Witcher 3, Cyberpunk 2027, right? 2020, what was it? 2020?
Yeah, it was 2077.
2077. I was like, that's like a couple years away. It couldn't have been then. But
yeah,
2077. I was getting ready to say, pretty much any Rockstar open world game, and honestly, I'm talking GTA 4, GTA 5, Red Dead Redemption series. Like, honestly, what really made and Horizon Zero Dawn is like, dude, they put out GTA 4, Ballad of Gay Tony, right? Red Dead Redemption 2, honestly didn't put out any DLC, but that game's just incredible as a standalone. GTA 5, same thing, but they had an incredible online, which was essentially like a DLC. You know what I mean? Cyberpunk put out that DLC that was absolutely incredible, starring Idris Elba. And so for me, it's like the only way I'm coming back is if you put out a crazy DLC with like an extra 5 to 10, 20 hours of extra gameplay is cool. But what I'm trying to get at here is that any great open world game, you have to look at it and go, this is great for what it was. It was an experience like none other. I'm okay to let it be great. And like, it's time to close the game down and let the developers do their thing till the next time. It's like sometimes they get caught up in this like weird like content thing where they're like, I'm just gotta keep throwing content, we're gonna keep people in the game. And it's like, yeah, but this game was never a free to play, like free to play,
like a live service.
Yes, live service.
Yeah,
it's like it's never a live service situation where it's like boom boom boom. This Ghost of Yotei was a story game. It's about taking down the Yotei 6, right? Like that's the story. Red Dead Redemption 2 is a story game. It's about seeing the end of seeing the beginning of Dutch, seeing the end of Arthur, and seeing how everything came to be in Red Dead Redemption 1. It's like once that's done, and you finish all the little side quests that develop those characters more, put a close on that chapter. That's how I stand. I think people expect too much, and I'm not saying you are, because I know you said it's not a criticism. I'm just saying, me personally, that's how I get. Like when I'm like, man, I gotta wrap this up, man. I understand. Like, it's like a good TV series after season 5. I'm like, dang, I wish it could keep going. But honestly, Walter White, like, that can't go on forever. Yep. You know what I mean? It's like, it can. It's what makes it great. So, yeah. I'm curious what you think, Chandler.
So I completely agree with everything that you both have said, like, thus far and whatnot. With me, it's usually when I beat the story, like the main story, like is when like I'll put the game down and stuff, because I'm not really like a platinum person. Like, granted, funny story, David, I haven't told you this yet, but I actually got platinum from Helldivers the other night when me, Chris, and our buddy Randy were playing and whatnot, and I got like one of like the hardest trophies to get in the game, which is to kill Charger with a resupply. And it's so infamous that and Chris looked this up, but there's a Reddit thread of how bullshit the trophy is and whatnot, and how like glitchy it can be and like hard to get. But I got my first platinum in like 6-7 years, so I'm pretty proud about that. But going back to like open world games and like when do you actually like, when are you satisfied, or when do you ever like want to come back? Honestly, like if they release like a killer like DLC, like I'll come back to that. I'll pick it up, play through the DLC. Like I'm a sucker for DLCs. Like whenever they came out with like Resident Evil 4 DLC for Ada Wong's story in the game, like I came back to playing like RE4 remake with like that DLC, or like any like additional content in like Mercenaries mode. But other than that, man, I mean, once the story's completed, like I'm done with that world. Like, I had fond memories like exploring the terrain, doing all like the side quests, doing like the collectible stuff and all that fun jazz. But like once I like get to that finish line, I'm ready to move on to the next game, So that's just me. I'm a brief person when it comes to open world games. I like that they're open world. but I don't like to spin in said open world because I already live in an open world where I can do stuff in the real world. I'm just saying. So I need to move on past that. So
I think so. And I was gonna say real quick on Ghost of Yotei though, it's like the one thing they didn't mention in this state of play that I really enjoyed about the original game was these kind of legendary strikes that you can do. Remember you had to like go and like find these like legendary opponents and then learn from them how to do the like that was like one of my favorite because it was like that's what they captured the essence of like you know, in Kill Bill I'm choosing like the most Kill Bill is like an American it's a Tarantino version of his love for Japanese culture, but like at the same time it does capture this essence, which is like, you know, I want to go get a Hattori Hanzo sword like because their blades are so well crafted that it can cut the heads off of, you know, the 100 in that movie. So it's like, what do they call it? What's the 100 called in Kill Bill?
The Crazy 88s?
Yeah.
Yes, the what?
The Crazy 88s?
Yeah, sorry, yeah, that's what it was. But like, you know, she had to like, it was like this kind of quest for like a legendary item, which is like very fantastical, and it's like, it's kind of like Lord of the Rings, like the ring. It's like very, very fantastical, and I love that because like, yo, let's go on top of this mountain and like we're gonna learn how we're gonna. I think the one I remember was I can't remember. It's like the legendary strike or something. But you had to go on top of the mountain and like fight that dude. And he had that one like strike that like made you slide past your enemy and like it was like kill almost like a one hit for the right people. And so I love that. And I think I mean I hope they don't take that away. I just know they didn't mention that specifically. Maybe because there's like only 5 or 6 of them usually, and they didn't want to give any away. Because they had their own stories as well, which is like hike to this mountain and like or go meet this one samurai, and so and it looks like the weapon choices are much more diverse. So like we're going to get even more of those probably per weapon. Like she had that kind of ball and chain thing, which is cool. Like if we got like say you meet a dude who's like a master of that, and it's like, you know, maybe that pullback that she did is only one of those legendary things that you learn from a guy who's called Mr. Pullout or something, and he like you know he pulled it's crazy. It's no, but anyways, that's insane. Anyways, yes, dude. And also I wanted to mention when she like remember she kicks up the spear and like catches it and like throws it.
I saw the
like is that,
dude, that was
I don't
sick.
remember doing that in the last game.
I don't either. No, that's a new skill set right there. So that's
and you saw like that she also wields like she had the big ass sword on her back, but also had but also had multiple swords.
Oh, that's dope.
On her waist too, so it's cool. You can have multiple things, and that was
and a gun.
Yeah, the legendary stuff in the first game was really cool. It was always cool to like find that. It was cool to see like the mutual respect duel that you're about to like get into with them, and like accomplishing that was like so awesome and felt like so like legendary.
100%. Yeah.
Well, that's why they call it that, obviously.
Dude, yes.
So I would imagine they would bring that back. I would hope they do.
They have to. They have to, man. They have to. It was one of the best parts of the game. I don't know about you guys. Did you? I finished these gushers I'm literally about to have a sugar rush.
I still have Oreo cookies still left. I can't.
Well, that's why I have a giant cup.
Yeah.
Well, dude, I think I can't wait, man. I think that's the day one for us. We're gonna do a review on the channel once we all get it and finish it up. That's gonna be one where I'm gonna have to actually put some work in and like just finish it up because it's one of those 60-hour probably games or something like that if you really want to put your time in it. So can't wait. That might give me an excuse to go ahead and get a remote play device. I think they're like $200 and you can connect wirelessly or something like that. But we'll see. I don't know, guys. I can't wait to hear more about it. I like. It's PlayStation, man. Like, they just keep doing it.
Yeah,
they keep doing it.
They don't miss. They don't miss either. So
they don't miss.
It's one of, unlike Xbox. Yep.
Well, unlike Xbox, but then Xbox has Game Pass, and I'm like, but then you have Game Pass, but anyway? So this is not we've bashed Xbox in the last couple months, guys.
We have.
We appreciate you guys watching, and we praise them and bash them, and we appreciate you guys sticking around for it all. Are you excited for Ghost of Yotei? Let us know in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. I personally think it might win Game of the Year. It's just that good. So let me know what you guys think. That's another episode of Split Screen Gamers. Thanks for watching, and until next time, peace.